Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Coronation Cup group stage game. Today, as you can see, we have Tyrant Q versus Fredinhiovic, and they are playing their first game of their best of three on Socotra. So this is the first game we see in this tournament on Socotra, and I have to say, I already love this map. Look at that, how close these players are together. You can almost fit their town centers on one screen, and they are on a small island with some forest on the outside and a hill in the middle. That surely will be very important who controls this hill, because that player will have access to the entrance of the other player's base, and we can see already the players are scouting scouting their base still, not the enemy yet. So who do we have here? We have Tyrant Q playing as the Vietnamese, and we have Fredi in the red playing as the Britons, and Fredi immediately bringing in his elephant. He realizes how close the players are together and how dangerous this is for laming, and in fact we can see Fredi already sending a laming villager forward. And what can Fredi see? Can see a gold, can see a stone. There's not even time on this map to... Oh, Tyrant Q can spot him. No, probably missed him. But now Fredi can run into the town center of Tyrant Q, and Tyrant Q, no reaction. I can't believe this. He must know. And now, oh god, now Fredi is in the zebra of Tyrant Q, and I'm 100% sure that Fredi will lame them. And this will be a big hit against Tyrant Q's economy. Yes, there he starts to lame them. And okay, as Tyrant Q is scouting Fredi, he has no idea. Oh, yeah, in fact, he could see it. And now he has to garrison and shoot the scout of Fredi. This is great. This is a great move. In fact, Tyrant Q is very lucky that Fredi didn't find his elephant. And now Tyrant Q is finally bringing in the elephant very late. Fredi has lamed all the zebra of Tyrant Q. But at least Tyrant Q can still take the elephant. And oh, but Fredi was distracted from that laming, I think. Or yes, so he is a villager behind, and he has lost his scout. So whilst the laming the deer is very good, I'm not sure if it's worth to lose your scout and fall behind a villager. So Tyrant Q now collecting a goat from Fredi, so doing some laming back if he manages to bring this goat back to his base. And Tyrant Q now gathering the berries, and maybe, let's see if this laming villager from Fredi will... No, he is spotted. He is spotted and he has to retreat. In fact, Tyrant Q has to hide the goat. No, just sending it around and chasing that villager of Fredi. Very important. And now Fredi milling the deer, something that Tyrant Q, well, he still could do it now, but the zebra are rotting away. And yeah, I guess he just doesn't care about them, and also doesn't think about laming Fredi's zebra, because he knows they are very close to his base, so he could have just sent one villager and shoot them. But now Tyrant Q building a barracks at 17 population, so I can only imagine that this is for a drush. Let's see if he is queuing militia, because if he wants to go for a feudal age aggression, then this barrack would be quite early. And he has 6 on wood, so that probably means that he wants to create some farms now and go to feudal age a bit slower. And there the drush comes in, What is this? The players are standing behind me. They already finished the game. Unbelievable. Well, I will still continue casting. Now Tyrant Q is lacking the gold to create the third militia. Should take the... Yeah, he's now is going more on wood. And on the other side, Fredi is housed on 20 population. Both players on 20 villagers. But Tyrant Q has 6 idols. Where are they? Underneath his town center. Oh god. Well, of course Tyrant Q is an Arabia player, so he is used to... Oh, there's some action now. Militias are fighting. Fredi losing a villager and Tyrant Q losing a militia. Still doesn't have the gold to create more. Yeah, so Tyrant Q is an Arabia player, so he is used to having 2 deer. Not just 2 elephants, not just 1. And now he's laming the deer, which is excellent. So if you lame the deer or the zebra with a militia, then you can't even, the villagers can't even collect it anymore. So this is even better than laming it with villagers. Now hit the other one. There we go. Another zebra down for Fredi. So at least Tyrant Q was able to lame 2. But of course Fredi lamed all 6 of Tyrant Q's zebra, and that explains maybe why Tyrant Q has to create quite so many farms. At least he's now fixing his idols. Still some idols, he could create more farms. And his militia is now retreating. Over at Fredi, he is also still in Dark Age. In fact, the players are now on 26 and 24 villagers, with a 2 villager lead by Tyrant Q. And they are not advancing to the Feudal Age. Fredi already taking stone. Yeah, that's not good, so you never should take stone in Dark Age when you have not even clicked up to Feudal Age, because what can you do with the stone? Nothing. It's housed again, but he has almost now the necessary food to advance to the Feudal Age, and he could, yes, now he's queuing Feudal Age, that's excellent. And Tyrant Q now has the food to click up. He is clicking up now, very good. Still has some idols that he's retasking to food. So with that many, and he's on gold already. So maybe he's going for man-at-arms. But ooh, what is going on here? Losing his scout, no, just running away now. Yeah, he's not creating more militia, so maybe he's going for scouts. But then I don't know why he's on gold. If it's for archers, it's not enough. A second, no, what? Oh, a sneak barracks from Fredi. This is incredible. So this, no, it's a new villager from Fredi who wants to do more laming. And he's now maybe walking in on the wood line to create some palisades there and disrupt the villagers. I don't know what he's doing. Fredi now has some idols on the stone. So okay, Fredi is going for a tower rush. Well, we should have expected that. He likes to tower, and especially on this map where the players are so close together and there's so little space to hide and to run, towers are very good. Tyrant Q, on the other hand, is building a stable, so he will indeed go for scouts. And let's see if he can see the incoming towers. Yeah, he can immediately see it. Yeah, that's very good. So now he just send 10 villagers and attack, because you don't want that tower right in the front of your base. But he's not doing that, and so Fredi can get up his tower. And this is troublesome for Tyrant Q, who is building a second stable. That is very unusual. He is still in Feudal Age and going for 2 stable scout production. But that could be quite strong as well if he gets into the base of Fredi. And Fredi, he is wide open. There's no walls, so he could actually die to these scouts. But on the other hand, Tyrant Q has to survive the tower rush, and Fredi is now walling in the tower, but he shouldn't waste so much time now. He should build a second tower, because as of now, he is only denying 2 farms, and that's not enough damage. Especially that any moments now the scouts come in, and Fredi can't see the stable, so he's oblivious. So this could actually absolutely wreck Fredi, and Fredi now being met with a counter tower by TyrantQ. I love this play from TyrantQ. He is not freaking out, he is just calmly building a counter tower. He knows the first tower was too far away to do a lot of damage, so just use your stone to create a counter tower where it really matters. Now he needs to garrison, otherwise he will lose villagers. In fact, one going down, that's not good. Now his garrison, and yeah, this villager needs to retreat, otherwise it will go down. But yeah, and now 5 scouts from TyrantQ coming in, and the gold villagers from Fredi are so exposed. Not even sure what Fredi is doing with the gold, and yeah, this is looking very good for TyrantQ. And before this game I didn't have the time to talk about it, but after seeing TyrantQ play against, oh my god, what are these villagers doing from Fredi? But now the scouts are moving in, and yeah, before this game, I saw the game of Gummibär versus TyrantQ and of Gummibär versus Fredi, and I thought that Fredi was putting up a much better fight against Gummibär, and so I thought that Fredi would be favored here, but look at that, that is just yeah, super strong from TyrantQ. The scouts under the town center, they have the armor upgrade and the bloodlines upgrade. That's why TyrantQ was on gold. His plan was to just go all in on the scouts, and so he executed that perfectly. But there's still a huge mess in the back of his base, and okay, Fredi won the tower war, but now he's fighting scouts with armor and bloodline, and that's not good. So yeah, he should retreat to his tower, because these scouts are just too strong. But with the help of the tower, maybe he can shoot them down. But he will lose so many villagers. And okay, actually, after all this damage from the scouts of TyrantQ, the players are even on villagers. That's incredible. Now TyrantQ is 1 villager ahead. So yeah, TyrantQ usually he forgets to create villagers, and that's what we see here. And the same for Fredi. Actually, Fredi is also forgetting to create villagers. Nope. Maybe Fredi wants to save for Castle Age, but TyrantQ is not, and Fredi needs to create spearmen. Why don't we not see spearmen from Fredi? Spearmen would be his only hope now to defend against these scouts, or walls, just 2 houses here and 1 house here and maybe a wall here, and he's saved, and way too late. These walls needed to come up earlier. He knew that the scouts were around, so that was a very slow reaction from Fredi. And a very good attack from TyrantQ. He knows where to hit now. And look at that. Fredi's economy is idle. 17 out of 21 villages are idle. This should be over. The TyrantQ should have this game. He is attacking the towers with his scouts. Okay, now Fredi finally creating a spearman and bringing down the scout. Yes, and the second scout going down. But yeah, there's just so many scouts. There's 11 scouts still from TyrantQ, and Fredi has still so many idols, and still 4 villagers behind, and now he's walling out his villagers from his woodline. And TyrantQ is on the lookout. Maybe he can... no, he can't find those villagers, luckily, but this one surely will go down. Yeah. And yeah, the towers of Fredi didn't do enough damage. So we have a 14 population lead now for TyrantQ, and doesn't look like Fredi can come back from this. So TyrantQ is still producing scouts, producing villages again now, very good. And Fredi now low on resources, still has 6 idols, losing his towers. I expect this game to be over any moment now. He has 3 on wood here, but yeah, these villages are exposed. Where are the spearmen? There's no spearmen around, and they will just fall to... Maybe he can quick wall here and here. It's too late. The scouts are in, and yeah, can only imagine that Fredi is now losing hope, as these scouts are just relentless. They now also have the forging upgrades, and everywhere Fredi wants to take resources, the scouts, just one moment later, the scouts arrive, and they slaughter his villagers, and the game is over, and it's a win for Tyrant Q. Incredible stuff here in the first game. So that was quite an exciting game. This map, I hope that it will be picked more often, maybe in the semifinals, because it is just very action-packed, and I can't wait to see the second game. So let's have a quick look at the statistics and talk about what to expect in the second game. So now the Tyrant Q won. Fredi can choose the home map in the next game, and I am sure that he will choose Nomad, because Tyrant Q hates Nomad and Fredi is very strong on Nomad. And so yeah, let's see if Fredi can win on his home map, or if he loses, and then he would lose any chance almost, yeah, of advancing to the semifinals.